What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. I'm Zeo, bringing you some more Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series. This time we have Series 13 that includes Super Saiyan Goku in a new version that they've even labeled, along with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Piccolo in a new version with his cape. So the unfortunate thing with this set is we've pretty much had these characters. We've already had this Goku, he just looks a little bit different. We've had a Piccolo, he just has new outfit on. And then we got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku before, so it's just Vegeta this time, but they look pretty much the same. But we're going to open these and check them out, look at each figure. So I hope you're excited. If you are, let me know with a thumbs up on the video and hit that red subscribe button down below. Let's get into them. So first up is our Super Saiyan Goku, again in the new version, and I have the old figure we'll compare it to here in a second, but it doesn't look much different, so I don't know what they really changed about it. But we've got Goku in his Super Saiyan form, so he has the yellow hair, so we have the spiky yellow hair coming up to the top, and it has a metallic paint to it, and then of course it makes his eyebrows yellow, and then you can see his blue eyes under there as well, then just the Goku face. And he's in the classic Goku outfit of the orange gi with the blue undershirt, the blue sash, the weighted wristbands, and weighted boots to go along with it. So he's just in the classic normal attire with nothing too special going on. For movements though, his head can twist and then nod just a little bit. Once again, I thought with this, as they'd go on, you know, they'd fix the head where they'd have more of a joint. So they're always just like looking down, as you can see. That's just all they do. You can't really get their head to look up much at all, but there is a little bit of like head nodding going on in there, but it's barely any at all. Then we got the shoulders. So the shoulders can come up about 90 degrees. Of course, they're kind of held for moving more because they add these little sleeve parts on, so you can't really get it too much higher than that, but they can rotate some. I can't really get it to rotate all the way around. Probably with the sleeve moving, yeah, you can get it around. You just have to move the sleeve with it, unfortunately. But then it does have the bicep twist, a double elbow joint, and the wrists do twist around and have a little bit of flexing. It just depends on where the ball is. And then we go to an ab crunch right there where the sash is, and then twist there as well, so they can twist all the way around and just crunch just a little bit, not too much though. The legs do come up a little bit, but as you twist them out, they can get higher, so they can go about 90 degrees and out to the side quite a bit. We have a double knee joint that pretty much just functions as a single knee joint, but they just make it look like two. And then the foot twists and flexes just a little as well. Of course, there's not much range of movement down there, so we're not going to go into much detail on him since we've had him before. So you can see that from the very first wave of Dragon Ball figures. So I'll have a link to the playlist at the end of the video, and that should be the first video. So if you want to see the very first wave and see the other comparisons, you can check those out and see all the other videos that have similar figures. He does come with the hands for the Kamehameha, so of course they always have to come with that. And then we do have the other figure here to compare it to, so you can see what they did. So they changed some of the colors. I don't know if you can really see it in the light though. So they changed the way the gi is laid out, where on the new one the gi is like lower cut and then the blue is darker, and then the sleeves are a little bit different where these come out to a point on the old one, and then on the new one they're kind of more flatter and come out farther. And like I said, they changed the colors. So this one is like a yellowish orange, where this is more of a regular orange. This one has a paler, more flat blue, where this one is a little bit darker and has more shine to it, and that carries into the boots as well, so you can see the change in the boot color. But the biggest thing I'd say is probably their necks. So the original one has more of a head that, you know, can look up more, and it has, I think at least, probably a much better joint, where the new one has the inserted neck like into the chest, which of course doesn't really add much movement at all, and then you can't really move the head. So I feel they kind of messed that up. I like the look overall of the new one. I just wish it had more of the neck style of the original one where they get more movement. But that's going to be it for the Super Saiyan Goku. And next up we have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and as I mentioned in the past, we've had the Goku, which you'll see here in a little bit. But this looks cool. I think this Vegeta looks really cool. I love the Super Saiyan 4 versions with the grade 8 mixture into it. So we can see there's a look at Vegeta. So it looks kind of like classic Vegeta just by the face. He has the black hair coming up to a point, so it's a lot more crazy and spiked. And he has the two like points of hair that come down around the side of his neck, which is a sign of the Super Saiyan 4. You can see around his eyes he has like a red line around him, and that's another thing they get. They get the crimson shadow. And down to his body you can see he has what looks to be more of like a normal chest, but it's more ape-like design, so the very puffy pectoral muscles, and then you can see like the abs and stuff. But then he has all the red fur on it, which of course is a part of this, where their body gets covered in the red fur. And then he's got some purple gloves, some purple boots with some neon yellow on it, which I love these boots. Like I love a pair of these in real life. Then it looks like he's got some like blue jeans or some sort of dark color blue pants on with a purple belt and yellow buckle on it. So it looks pretty cool, and you can even see his tail hanging down there out the back. So for them to become their Super Saiyan 4 version, they must go into the golden gray 8 form and have a high enough power and be exposed to the Blutz wave, and it's described as them being a Saiyan with primal power, but keeping their humanoid appearances. But the most noticeable thing about them is that their body gets covered in the red fur, which you can clearly see, so it's a mixture again of the Great Ape, but it has the red fur, and with their humanoid versions as the mixture. So for Moo, it's going to be the same as the Goku, so the head can twist, and then again nod just very little. Shoulders come up 90 degrees and can rotate around. Bicep twist, double elbow joint, wrist twist around and flex a little bit of a crunch and twist at the waist. Legs come out 90 degrees off to the side quite a bit on him. Double knee joint and foot twists around and flex a little. So I really love this look. I think he looks super cool in this version. He does also come with the Kamehameha hands once again, and then we do have the Goku here, so you can see what Goku looks like in the Super Saiyan 4 version. Again, we have the video with this Goku in it on the playlist as well, so you can see more of that. But there you can see again in their Great Ape versions where they have the red fur with the ape features but still humanoid as well. And it's also mentioned that in this form they are considered larger in size, so compared to normal Vegeta and Goku they are taller versions, and then in the Super Saiyan 4 version it doesn't use much ki, so they can sustain it for a longer period of time. So I think this Vegeta is probably my favorite character out of the set. I just think it looks so cool, especially with the color dynamic between the red and the purple and neon yellow and stuff. I just think it looks pretty cool. So that's gonna be it for the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And the last figure is Piccolo, and so this of course is a cool version of Piccolo because he actually has his cape and turban on, which is how I've always recognized him. But again, we've had Piccolo before, we'll show him in a second, but he's got the demon clothing on, so he has the purple gi on with the blue obi and the brown Namekian shoes since he is a Namekian. And then as mentioned in this version, he has the all white cape on, as you can see the all white cape with the shoulder pads built into it, and then the white turban with the purple top there on his head. So he looks really cool. I really like the look of his outfit. Then of course his Namekian body, so he's got the green skin with the pink pads all over, as you can see on his shoulders, bicep, forearms, and down on his legs there as well. So his movements are going to be the same as always, so the head can twist and nod just a little bit. I like how when you nod he looks deeper down into his cloak. Shoulders come out 90 degrees and can rotate around in there, but of course this gets in the way. Bicep twist, a double elbow joint, wrist twist around and flex, a little bit of an ab crunch and twist there at the waist. Legs come out 90 degrees off to the side a little, double knee joint, and then the foot twists around and flexes. So he comes with some extra hands, so of course the Kamehameha hands, and then he also comes with the special beam cannon hand with the two pointing fingers so he can shoot the beam out and stuff, so that's pretty cool. He comes with that as well. But we're not going to go into more details of actual Piccolo and his powers and stuff because we've already done Piccolo in the past, so here is the older version. So you can see the only difference they did was they added the turban and then the cape on as well, but everything else is exactly the same. He doesn't look any different, besides he doesn't have the antennas on the new one obviously, but the colors look the same. They haven't changed any real details for it, so you can have him in either version of when he's ready to fight more or when he's just normal hanging around with the cape on. So I'm happy that they finally made this Piccolo to get the one with the turban and the cape on, because I think it looks much better compared to the other one, so I'm glad that they made it. So that's gonna be it for this wave of the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars Series 13, where we got the Super Saiyan Goku in the new version, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then the newer version of Piccolo. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up on the video, and of course subscribe to the channel to see more Dragon Star figures. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you next time.